Hello. So, new match here. We have Steelaxe Prime and Green Science Inc. I'm just about to start this. They're pinging the mixed patch. I think that's a good position or spot to put your burner city up on. And then do electric mining on the pure patch. Alright, let's go here. There's some normal rocks. Good luck, have fun. Unfreeze. So, Steelaxe Prime. On north. They're putting everything on Pitta, it seems like. Something like that. It consists of a team leader and elites. We have macros and Pitta. They're all abandoning the main base to go build an outpost. So screw rocket silo, make outpost instead. But they found a lot of cold rocks here on the left, so that's where they're going. Let's see. Green Science Inc. Consists of team leader Jammy Gamer. They have Bloke 14 and Matchy Man. Apparently these guys had different names in the first match, and they felt like we were all pronouncing it wrong and stuff, so they changed their names. So we have Jammy Gamer and Bloke 14 and Matchy Man. So that's Team South on Green Science Inc. They're also exploring a lot. They apparently also found some cold rocks. Ooh, you could do a forward base here. If you want to. For sure. For sure, just start mixed mining here. Burn a city here. Get out some turrets. And yeah, you've secured the forward base. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there's something attacking the silo. There's one biter. Rip. GG. It's game over. Quick match. No, he sees it. Okay. He's like, oh, what are you doing? Get out of here. Alright, he found it. Bloke looking for more coal rocks. He has 117 coal on him. So he's found like 3 or 4 or 5 maybe. I don't know. A lot. James has some as well. They probably want to reposition this gun turret sometime. There's also normal... Oh, there's 2 more gun turrets there. I didn't see those. Okay. Looks like Pizza is heading up to pick those up. Yeah, they are setting up the burn city on the mixed patch, which I think is a superb idea. There's enough iron there. You have some, well, not a lot of coal, but some. You have copper. It has what you need. It looks like Team South, they explored a lot more than North did. They got a lot of rocks, went really far, while Team North just stayed very close to the base. Oh, they found another mixed patch there, and one there, okay. We have 2 iron patches down there. Oil, yeah, this has pretty much everything you need. I mean, with this close extra iron, you could really do mass green science. I mean, the team name is Green Science Inc., right? You could do that. So, the burner city. What's this, like 10 on iron so far, and similar on the other stuff, so yeah, okay. Similar for iron, less on stone and coal though, so I'm a bit worried about the coal for Team North. That being said, they did do that big exploring, which means that they started with a lot more coal in their coal rocks. So, yeah, and they're also putting up some mining now, so they'll be alright. So this is an elimination match in the losers bracket. So basically the team that loses here is out of the tournament and will end on... what is it? Yeah, 7th and 8th place. So it's gonna be a tie there between 7th and 8th. Basically finishing pretty much last in the tournament. much pressure on these teams to perform well here, because you don't want to lose, of course. North is starting power already. That is extremely quick, I think. I think I started like 5 minutes in, so we're like 4.5 minutes in. Something like that. Well, they have stone here. Oh, that's a mistake on that one, but I don't think they care about it. Yeah, they're already researching automation now. South is like, yeah, oh wow, god, they already have power. We gotta get this up, and that's what they're doing. I don't know why everyone is doing it though, but okay. What's Jammy pinging on? Oh, he put a turret there, but there's no ammo. Okay. They put in 13 red signs, so that's enough for automation, so they can really get started. Started with like putting down personal assemblers, so you can you don't have to handcraft like gears and copper wire. So, like, where do you build here? There's coal here, copper here, iron here. This whole forest is extremely annoying. I don't think it's reasonable to build on the other side of the forest. I think you just squeeze in whatever you can in here. Just near the silo. Because this is where you have room. And there's more room to the east later, so you can build stuff there though. So yeah, I think just put up smelters here. Like, I don't know, somewhere around here in the main base, and just build everything early in the main base. And then later on, if you have like secured grenades and you can do proper defense, then you can just grenade these trees, and you have room down here for more expansion later on. But for now, I would build in the silo area. So Antelids setting up basic red science. What? Why do you want 2 there? Oh, they're only doing 2 labs. Okay. Huh. Apparently. But yeah, this is red science. That's supposed to be gears. Yeah. So they're actually choosing to do Burner City on the Iron Patch as well, rather than doing electric miners. Maybe they feel like there's not enough room to put up a proper smelter, so they will fill this whole thing with burner miners. I mean, there's enough coal here for burner miners as well. Not sure what I would have done. I'm a fan of automating things, since it is Factorio and like the goal is to automate things. But of course, it's a strategy to just mass burner miners as well. So meanwhile, south, they are setting up a hand-fed red science build. So they're not doing the thing that north is doing by putting output from the iron stone furnaces here into gears. They actually have to put iron in a chest instead. Which is fine in my opinion. This is decent, but of course, if you want to be really efficient, why not? Why not do this? You have enough iron. You don't need to bother about it. You can just put down some copper in this chest, and it makes red science. They're also setting up a second one, so they really quickly want to go to green science. I imagine that they are gonna push green science hard. I don't think they will go for military. I think they will mass green on north. They're just setting it up for that, in my opinion, it looks like. I think they will get some grenades as well. They don't want... No. Oh, setting up... Yeah. Just lots and lots and lots of coal. I don't know if South will be able to defend against this. South, meanwhile, is researching military. They have turrets already. They will then research walls. So they will start to set up things for actually defending. They have a radar, so they can see stuff and scan the surrounding as well. I don't really know about this radar. Look at this, there's no pipe. There's only one steam engine working. They need a pipe there. Also, it's out of coal. One. And the last one. And it's gone. And now steam will go down. And then they will be out of power. But they will see that and go fix it. 100 steam. 120. Yeah, okay. Ooh. They did it. Okay. Jamie found the missing pipe as well. So now everything is back working. Okay. I guess this means they don't want to do that much research, but they want some extra to feed with. But I guess they would have put up an extra chest to buffer up those. I don't know. I feel like these two will not do anything. So you can't even feed in a red. But Green Size Inc. They are choosing to build up the entire burner city on the mixed patch. Whereas Steelaxe didn't want that and just put more and more and more burner miners on the iron patch. Yeah, burner miners do have faster return on investment. Yeah, sure. And like, if you can get it up this quick, I mean, as long as you have coal on them, it will actually produce much. It will produce more than quicker than if you had gone electric miners. What are they doing? Is this a personal assembly thing? Just automating just for supplies? Or what are they doing? Yeah, they're out of power. But what worries me is that they don't have much resources. They're very limited on this mixed patch, and they haven't used the pure iron patch whatsoever yet. Whereas North has like halfway built it up. I mean, of course, they have no coal in it, so they need more coal miners. But still, they have it built up. And North is doing their green science rush. So this will just produce green science. I don't see this game going on for very long because no one is taking up, really. They're just pushing like insanely quick aggressiveness and trying to beat the other team before they lose themselves, basically. That's what both teams appear to be doing. Well, more north than south at this point, but yeah. So south is researching green science, north is they have that, and they're now researching steel. What? Ooh, I had no idea. Apparently I'm a noob to Factorio. You can research logistics science pack. The first thing you do, you don't even need automation. I didn't know that. I thought they had like all the standard like turrets and logistics and military and whatnot, but no, they just went for green science right away. I had no idea. I've only been playing this game for like 1700 hours or something. I'm new to this. Okay, yeah, sure. They have automated power, I think. Yeah. So they choose to automate power, but not iron. Huh. Which is Team North? I can't see because if I increase the resolution, I lag way too much. Oh, Team North is Steelaxe Prime. Pitta, Anti-Elites, and Macros on Team North. Team South is Green Science Inc. with Jammer Gamer, Matchyman, and Bloke14. As it is right now, North is ahead, I'd say, because they have put up Burner City on the pure iron patch. Lots and lots of burners there, so they're getting a lot of iron. They already mined out 3000 iron from it, whereas South just uses the burner miners on the mixed patch. Theory says, I seem to have seen that exact green science build on North before. I wonder, Theory. How is that possible? Also, if you're watching this and wondering, Theory that said that, he's on the Steelaxe Supreme team. No? Steelaxe Ultimate. Oh god, I should know this. He's on Steelaxe Ultimate as the team leader. And they were the first one we saw that put this together. And they beat... wait, who was it? Oh, my memory, it sucks. Yeah, they actually beat Steelaxe Prime with that strategy. This is the actual team that they beat. So the Steelaxe Prime is like the losers of that match, where Steelaxe Ultimate beat them with this exact green science build. So they plopped down like 4 of those, and that was enough to send them out. Antolitz is up here using his Steelaxe on a bunch of biters. I don't know why. I feel like it would be better to just build a turret and automate that, but they haven't researched turrets. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, turret. Oh, Pitta came there and placed it. Okay, that was happened. Meanwhile, on south, we see that north did actually feed something. So they've already fed 14 green signs on the south. So south is really on a timer now, since like this thing is up and running already. We are what? We're 15 minutes into the match. The server started and there was like 5 minutes until we started the actual match. So we're 50 minutes in, and North has already fed like 50 green signs. Exactly 50 green signs. 15 minutes into the game. So this pushes up Evo to 3% higher than what the passive feed has done. So... what? He fed even more? No, that was it. Okay, no mind. So... South is in a rush here to get grenades. They are researching it because they have their own take on the green science rush thing. But that means they are getting green science, so they can actually put it in the labs. Now this is out of copper, so it's not actually researching right now. And they really need the grenades to be able to defend efficiently against a green science rush. Same thing with North, really. And North just researched the grenades, so yeah. Similar strategies here. It's just that North has so much more resources because they've completely filled this thing out with burner miners, whereas South still hasn't touched it. It appears obvious that they're planning on... I would say it's obvious, but I don't know. Are they chopping trees down here? They're planning on putting in electric miners here, but I don't know. I feel like the decision making and just planning overall on North is a bit quicker and more on point on like what you want to do. I'm not sure why they're putting this up here and going southward like this when there's so many trees here. There's like it's not really worth the effort of trying to get the smelter line down here through the trees. Jammer Gamer is fighting for his life here against... can I see his life? He's fine, he has lots of fish. But it takes up a lot of time, which he wants to use building instead, not defending against the small biters. So Matchman is over here as well. They have set up a half smelter and have coal for it, but they have no miners to put in there. I will put up the miners first and then do the smelter, so you get like a bit buffer on the belt. And this thing runs out of coal all the time because they're not putting it in the box. When you go for these semi-automatic builds, going for larger burner setups is appropriate. Yeah. That's what Steelaxe Prime is doing. They are just filling this whole thing with burner miners. You can fit in like one more over there and one there. And that's about it. It's complete... okay, one down there as well. And one there. Never mind. You can fit in like 4 more burner mines in this whole thing. And 4 compared to like the, I don't know, 100 that are there right now is not very significant. So they pretty much filled this out. They just need to make sure they have coal for it. And they're doing that as well. And they're expanding the green size. So... I don't know. Steelaxe Prime is in a very, very good, strong position right now. They have automated enough power so they can run their whole green science thing. They have automated grenades, which they need for defense. This is an extremely strong rush from Team North. Extremely strong. I don't know how many teams will be able to survive against this. I guess we'll see, because in the next match we have Steelaxe Supreme versus the winner of this match. And right now, it looks like... Okay, they started some electric miners, so they get some extra iron now at least. But they will be so pressured on Team South. They're almost ready. Yeah, there they go. So now Team South can craft grenades, which will help a lot in defense. But they have no retaliation coming in, really. Because their green science rush thing is not working, because they don't have enough resources. Because they mixed patch they started with the burn city on was too small. So at this point, I'd say it's very, very likely that Steelaxe Prime will face Steelaxe Supreme after this match. Because this looks really strong on their part. They have copper, they have... yeah, they even have the burn city on the mixed patch, just the south. But this iron... 473, yeah, so they mined 8,000 iron now out of this already. And that's pretty much 8,000 more than south. Okay, 9,000 more. But if you have mined 9,000 more resources than the other team, 18 minutes into the game, you're pretty far ahead. So I wish they could get this up and running. What is they're lacking? It looks like copper and iron. So maybe pick up from here and just place there. I don't know. And they're also automated power now. I like this position for the power plant a bit more than North's. Oh, the power is really spiking now. Ooh, Pitta is up there being a threat farm. So this is a strategy by choice of Steelaxe Prime that is going too close to the nests. They pressure extremely much with this green science rush, which increases threat on south, and then they also reduce their own threat by killing biters up here, which means that if your threat is 0 or negative, all the attacks will spawn on Team South. So how it works is that every minute an attack wave will spawn. So the first minute it will spawn on Team North, and then the second minute it will spawn on South, and then it's like reset again, so it will spawn on North the third minute, and South the fourth minute, and so on. And the amount of waves you get is split up based on your threat. And the amount of waves that spawn is like 7 or something. So if threat is very similar, the one with more threat will get 4 waves, and the one with less threat will get 3 waves. But if it's like difference like this, where North has no threat, it means South will get every single attack. So if we check South's attacks now, using the cheat thing here, we see that suddenly they're getting 6 attack groups here. So that means that this threat they have will, like all of it will attack at this point, and they're under more pressure now. Oh, James grenaded himself and died from it. They're under more pressure now than they would be if North hadn't threat farmed. Matcherman was killed as well. They're really under pressure by small biters. That's not supposed to happen. Does Bloke have to go there and save it, or can they get their corpses? Because this pillbox is out of ammo. They just need the grenades. So they did retaliate some now, but like it's 74 compared to the 430 that Steelaxe Prime has sent to them. Did they forget to make armor? Yeah, no armor, Matcherman. Where did James die? I don't even know. Down here? James had a light armor. But he was surrounded and grenaded himself to death. James died again, it seems like. Yeah, so South is getting pressured more now than they should be normally. So new waves are spawning. 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually. 6 waves. Where are these guys going? Oh, they're going up here and then they're coming here. And all of them are attacking the same point. So if you can defend here, it's fine. They did get their corpses now. So hopefully Jammy Gamer can... My lamp is really living its own life here. They should be able to defend this. Because there's only 780 threat. Sure, there's lots of waves, but there's not too many biters. Like, gather them up and just grenade them. Macho Man will have to do that probably. He didn't have armor, so I'm a bit worried. He's running away? Yeah, he has no grenades and no armor. Okay, 1 grenade. But without armor, you can't really do much. They are in some trouble here on South. Jammy Gamer had like 8 grenades last I saw, and he's probably crafted more since then. But Macho Man needs to make an armor, and Jammy Gamer needs some food. And meanwhile, up here, Bloke is managing the Burner City and trying to get this small green science built, like to get it running or keep it running. Meanwhile, on North, we have Macros trying to manage their Burner City. They're very limited on power right now, Team North. I'm not really sure what they're doing. They forgot to put more inserters into the new power they made. They're doing it now. They still have the 1 green science build. Oh no, they built another one down here. So never mind. They have 2 up and running. That's very strong. I'm not sure they will do much more than this. Pitta is up here still doing the threat farm, which is it will work fine until like 25% Devo. And South is not really doing much pressure to them. I still think he's going way too close because he's getting stuck, and then the big biter will kill him. How did he survive that? The big worm, I mean. The damage you take from this is extreme. 259 acid damage per second. I don't think it's a good idea to go close because you will die. You will die. You will run into some spit and just die. I don't think it's a good idea to go too close there. But of course, when you're negative on threat, you need to go close to aggro small biters, so it's a trade-off. Now, personally, I don't think this is a good strategy, because you can defend just as fine just staying down here. Just stay here and wave, grenade the incoming waves when they come, and you're fine, and then you can spend your time building. But of course, that is the trade-off, that you lose that like extra pressure that you put on when you have negative threat and the other team has lots of threat. Jammy Game is out on the west side getting more fish. Yeah, they have their half iron up and running. It's not fully powered though with coal. They're out of ammo there. Now we cut the pole with a grenade, so we'll need to replace that. But this early pressure from Steelaxe Prime, it really is pressure on Green Science Inc. They would have loved to have built a lot more by now. So they're working on the copper there. So getting some copper, they can start automating green circuits. Meanwhile, Bloke is still managing the Burner City and managing the early green science rush here. It's just too bad that it's one build, whereas Steelaxe Prime has 4 of them. And since they have fully built out this iron patch, they have enough. There's like 200 green there, and another 60 there. So there's 260 green science in the chests just waiting. Oh my god, they actually went out and built up Burner City on this patch as well. Steelaxe Prime, they're not holding back here. They're all in Burner City. And that shows here now, because Green Science Inc. are facing a lot of biters, and they're facing medium biters already. And they need more grenades. They're using so many grenades, and they don't have strong explosives research, so they need 3 grenades to kill a medium, and that's a tall order for this early in the game when you don't have like automated anything really, because it's not doing anything now because it's out of power. It's cut here somewhere. I think this pole was destroyed. Yeah, so it's working right now, but like as soon as they clear a wave, Team North is just feeding more and more and more. Like every second minute they feed like 200 more green science. So just like 5 minutes ago, South was on 20% Evo. Now they're on 29%. Okay, that was 7 minutes ago, but still, it's an extreme quick increase because it's so much green science in this rush. Wait, how did Jammy get back there? Last I saw, he was down here and then suddenly he's up here. I thought he died, but no, he just ran back. Yeah, so here we see lots of medium biters coming already, and since they don't have strong explosives, they need 3 grenades to kill them, and that's difficult. It's dangerous because yeah, you get hurt. They don't have heavy armor. They have it queued up, but they don't have it right now. So stuff does a lot of damage as well. So this is extremely dangerous for Team South. Pillbox is out there. Jammy Gamer died earlier, so he's trying to get his corpse. Unsuccessfully. Matchman died. Bloke is under pressure. Yeah, they all died now. And the silo turret is about to go down. Meanwhile, North is under no pressure at all because Pitta is up here with the threat farm. So, successful green science rush from Steelaxe Prime. I think they did it. Okay, South did actually hold on here. There's only like 4 biters left. But they are so far behind now. There's realistically no way they can come back from this. I don't think. Not when North expanded into this thing. It's just so much. Oh, and they're putting up a second one. Well, third one if you count the whole one there as one thing. It's oh dear. Yeah. It's tough. It's really tough. The whole smelter stopped because, again, power was cut somehow. Oh, they need power there. I was thinking about saying like, yeah, you could put your power poles behind the silo, and then you can defend over here and it won't be destroyed. But no. What? James. I keep calling him James because it was called James Hackett, but he renamed himself Jammy Gamer. He died down here again. Where is his corpse? There. He has 7 fish, 1 grenade, 2 light armors. Oof. Yeah, there's so many biters here. And they're out of grenades. So, no. It's game. It's game. They're doomed here. Without manning grenades and without strong explosives, it's very hard to deal with this. Meanwhile, Peter's still farming up there. They're still anti-elites and macros are still managing the burner miners and everything. So yeah, that means that Green Science Inc. is out of the tournament, and Steelaxe Prime is onwards to the next match against Steelaxe Ultimate, right? Sorry. Steelaxe Supreme. Steelaxe Ultimate is still in the winners bracket. So, GG. That was a quick match because speedrunners, man. Yeah, I know, right? That burner city. I wonder if they've seen the other one. Like, they just extended it. Yeah, well done, Steelaxe Prime. It was a very tough match for Green Science Inc.